Hi, here we can see how to set up a local repository in Red Hat Linux, and I have installed the Red Hat Linux Enterprise Linux 6 and I can't able to update using yum because I don't have a subscription from the Red Hat. So most of the people used to ask the same question several times in many forums and many in Facebook to many groups. So here's the guide how to do that, and I'm going to use my media to set up a local repository for yum, and for that we need to edit one of the file, and before that we need to set up a FTP for accessing the file. So I have the file under term. I have copied my ISO file, Red Hat ISO file. It's about 3.5 GB, and now I'm going to mount the file under mount/mount directory. After that I am going to install the package using rpm command. While installation time I have not choose the FTP server. While installation time, in the left side pane there will be server and we need to choose it, and in the right side pane there will be FTP server. I have not choose that, so we need to install it manually. Most of the people don't used to choose that one. So if you can't able to configure the FTP, we can use in NFS or whatever, or we can copy and put the media packages in one of the folder and we can use to create the local repository. But I am going to mount the ISO file and going to create from that, because some of the if we used to copy and put somewhere, the packages used to miss and mess up. So I don't want to face that issue. So I'm going to mount the ISO file. Let me mount the ISO file. This is a procedure to how mounting the ISO inside the mount directory. Okay, mount -t ISO 9660 -o loop. This command used to mount the ISO file inside any directory. Here I am going to mount it inside the mount directory, and the mount directory we just need to check whether it's mounted or not. Under mount it have been mounted. After that, open the package directory. Inside this you have a package, there will be rpm packages. So inside that, list the files. The package name bsftpd need to be installed for the FTP server. Okay, here we go. bsftpd, this package need to be installed. Here you see bsftpd, the package name and the version and the Enterprise Linux 6 and the architecture and the rpm package. Okay, so I'm going to install this. For installing the rpm package manually, we need to use the command rpm -ivh and bsftpd, the package name. It's installed. Okay, to use the FTP we need to install the FTP package too. For that, rpm -ivh FTP and press the tab. It's too got installed. And now I am going to unmount the ISO file from mount directory and going to mount under var ftp pub into the public directory, so that we can access the file repository file from anywhere in the browser or from any PC in the local area connection. Okay, you mount and the mount directory. Now navigate to the mount directory. There will no file because I have unmounted it, and now I need to mount the file inside var ftp public. Okay, for that I need to use the command ISO 9 60 -o, and it need to, the file was under Red Hat and need to mount a var ftp pub the loop was not mentioned, and the file has been mounted under var ftp pub list. The file has been mounted under var ftp public. Now we can access this file from any browser or from any PC. Just we need to ftp /192.168.1.6 is my IP, and /pub. If you don't want to use the pub, just use the IP address. This folder will be listed. And now I can able to set up a local repository. So for setting up a local repository, I need to edit one of the file and I want to create a new file. Inside the cd etc yum.repo, here the file you see redat.repo. This is the repository which was from Red Hat. If you subscribe to the Red Hat Linux, so you will get some of the repo file here. So here I am going to create a local repository using my DVD. So I am going to create a file called dvd.repo. okay, inside that file we need to configure the location of FTP and how it want to be installed. The repository want to be enabled or disabled. For that I am just configure my method dvd package. The package was dvd package, and the name of the installation package was just rl6 local. Okay, and the base URL we need to take from the browser, or just you need to replace with the ftp /192.168.1.6/pub. that's it. So here I am going to take from the FTP and pub, pub, it can't not display. I don't know what's the reason. Let me save the file and restart the service vs ftpd restart. Yeah, the service is not run. So what is the problem? Now the service has started and the file listed. One thing we need to do after the installation of RPM, vs ftp RPM, we need to restart the service etc init.d vs ftpd restart, so that the vs ftpd service will be run. If you want to check whether it's running, I can use the command it's running for the root user, and it want to each and every time after the system reboot it want to run automatically. So for that, check config vs ftpd on. The command need to be set, and if you want to check whether it was checked for automatic reboot, ntsysv, the command used to show the vs ftpd has been marked for rebooting time. Here you can see what services should be automatically started. The vs ftpd to choose, and it will start automatically while the reboot. That's it. And now we can go to the etc yum.repo.d. okay, I have created file dvd.repo, and the base URL need to be replaced with the ftp 192.168.1.6 is my IP, and pub. The IP may be varied to you. Now the enable did this repo need to be enabled or not. If there is 0, it will not be enabled. Okay, GPG check. If you need to set a GPG key, did it want to check if the value want to be 1, and I don't want to check the key, and I don't have the key now, so I don't want to check it, so I'm using it as 0. GPG key file is equal to, I don't have the key, so I left it blank and save the file. That's it. And the command you need to use to create the repository, at now it's not created, so I need to point the directory to create a new repository. For that, create repo -v/var ftp pub. Inside this I need to create a FTP or repository, new repository. So it's creating the new repository in local, inside the not under inside the pub, because I have mounted the ISO file inside the pub, so it's not the readable one now. So I'm a writable one now, it's only the readable. So I'm just creating the repository inside the var ftp. The repository, the information XML files will be created under the var ftp. It will take a little bit time to create the packages from pub packages. The mounted under pub packages will be created. Okay, this is the procedure of creating a local repository. For now I have disabled the SC Linux, so what I can set up the FTP little bit easier. See, the SC Linux was disabled, so what I have created the FTP very easier, and I access the folder easier on. If not, I want to set the ACL, boolean and some of the commands, and we can see later in the FTP configuring. So I have disabled it and rebooted the system. Only it will take effect after a rebooting. So how to disable that SE Linux before configuring the FTP and creating a repository? That is via etc sysconfig, that is SE Linux, edit the file, and SE Linux is equal to disabled now. But before in disabled, that will be in enforcing mode. If you use the command SE status, it will display the how the state of the SE Linux. And now I have disabled it using the command disable and saved the file and rebooted. So what the SE Linux was disabled. So what I have created the FTP very easier. If not, I can't able to create it easier. We need to set the boolean, we need to set the content chcon, the command, and we need to set the ACL. The 3 steps need to procedure. In the future tutorial, I am going to describe how to create a FTP server with writable and anonymous user accessible and local user accessible, only upload, only download, and we can't able to see the file, some of the ACL, and many procedures are there. So I will show you in the future how to create a FTP server with Securon for local and anonymous user. The packages are, but in CentOS it's the packages are totally free, and if you use the CentOS you can update using yum. They providing totally free, but only in Red Hat Linux they are not providing as free. The packages name, as I have shown you, the VSFTPD, the package name, and the version and the release and the architecture and the extension RPM, the file RPM. The file repository has been created and it has been located under cd var ftp. Here you can see a repo data. Okay, now if we used to update or install anything, you can update. Now the repository has been created, a local repository has been created, so I'm going to install. Just you need to use this command mcleanall. Okay, now I'm going to install one of the package. I'm going to install mmap. Install nmap. See, it's downloading and will be installed. The package nmap will be installed. It's now downloading from the local repository and going to get installed. Yes, it installed. Thus we can create a local repository. Here if you see nmap, the FTP server has been opened. Okay, that's it. You can see in next tutorial. Bye.